Hi everyone, HFX Prepper here. I just wanted to address a topic, something that I hear coming up a lot, and people are like, what's the difference between a prepper and a survivalist? And really, are there any differences? In my opinion, really there isn't, because both a prepper and a survivalist fundamentally are after the same thing. They're looking for self-reliance when it comes time to some type of emergency situation, some type of natural disaster, financial collapse, anything like that. So both of them want independence and self-sustainability without help from the government in times of a crisis. I think where the differences exist is that a survivalist is looking to use their skills and knowledge to live off the land, whereas a prepper is more so about stockpiling as much as they can in order to ride out whatever type of apocalyptic scenario they may be faced with in the comfort of their own home. So the prepper mindset is more of, more is better, whereas the survivalist is less is more, essentially. Now, it's not to say that those lines can be crossed, because I myself like to think that I'm kind of a prepper in that I do stockpile some things like fuel and water, food and some other stuff like that, but also a survivalist as well, with my military background, the fact that I'm very outdoorsy, I'm a hunter and all that kind of stuff. You kind of cross that line between a prepper and a survivalist, and there's nothing wrong with having skill sets from both, because I mean, at the end of the day, both preppers and survivalists want the same thing, which is self-reliance. It's just that if you're going to choose to be primarily focused as a prepper, you're going to look to stockpile goods in order to ride out whatever emergency you're faced with in the comfort of your own home. Whereas a survivalist, they're ready to bug out at a moment's notice and leave everything behind and kind of live off the land. And there's nothing wrong with either scenario. I'd like to think that faced with some type of natural disaster, if I could, I'd rather ride it out here in my home, where I've got, a lot of creature comforts. I've got a lot of things saved up and stockpiled and whatnot. And, should something happen where we have to bug out, at least I have that knowledge, that skill set, and also some equipment that I can bug out with as well. And I think that's the main two differences between a prepper and a survivalist. But hey, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about it. So leave a comment below. You could also like this video and subscribe if you can, please. Thanks a lot.